Hi everyone, welcome to another Colorado Buffalo preview here on 850KOA.com. Last one of the regular season. We'll see if the Buffs get a bowl bid and can get bowl eligible with the win at Nebraska come Friday. Mark the end of an era as the Buffs will face Nebraska as Big 12 conference opponents for the last time on Friday.
Yeah, it really is. And when you think back to 1982 when Bill McCarty took the program over, remember, it was in the doldrums of the Chuck Fairbanks era, about as low as maybe fans have ever seen the Buffaloes. And what did Bill McCarty do? That assistant coach from Michigan came in and said, the team we're going after is the mighty Nebraska Cornhuskers, and actually called it Big Red Week and all that. Now, there was a great collective laugh across the landscape of college football, but just a few years later, the Buffs not only beat the Huskers, but also, of course, in 1991, a national championship. It's become a tradition for the last decade and a half. The day after Thanksgiving, the Buffs and the Huskers, and on Friday, the last time it's ever going to happen. For the foreseeable future, of course, Buffalo's going to the Pac-12. The Huskers are on their way to the Big Ten. Although Athletic Director Mike Bonis said the one program out of the North that he would look to schedule as a non-conference opponent down the stretch, or in the future rather, would be the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Brian Cabral talked about a lot of things at his press conference this week. One of them being the fact that he is disappointed this series is going to end because it's what it's meant to Colorado football. He also talked about Nebraska quarterback Taylor Martinez, who's battling an injury, and Nebraska has some issues they're battling off the field, aren't they?
Yeah, as the Buffs are looking to become bowl eligible, win that sixth game of the season, also the third straight under Brian Cabral. What is on the line for Nebraska is winning the North Division. However, they come off that 9-6 loss at Texas A&M last week. Not only Taylor Martinez with a high ankle sprain, so he is questionable. I know Brian Cabral says he expects to see Martinez on the field. A good chance we could see Zach Lee, the guy who started a year ago. That certainly alters Nebraska's offensive attack. But also head coach Bo Pelini and his brother, one of the coordinators, Carl Pelini, with their conduct on the sideline and after the game at Texas A&M, have got themselves in hot water. So right now, it appears to be a little bit of a, shall we say, disjointed Nebraska team the Buffs will face. But nonetheless, wish you and yours a happy Thanksgiving. The day after, it's Colorado and Nebraska in Lincoln, Nebraska, as we hit the air at 11:30 with the Buffalo Stampede on our flagship 850 KOA, just after 12 o'clock on our network affiliates across the state of Colorado. And then 1:30, one final time, the Buffs and the Huskers. For Andy Lindahl, I'm Mark Johnson. Thanks for joining us here on our Buffs preview on 850KOA.com.